Hello guys, welcome back to another Lumley trading video. In this one we are going to be doing some in-depth stock analysis using technical analysis over on Carvana, ticker CVNA. So as we're recording this, it is up about 10%, obviously had a big, well, it didn't even gap, it just moved on the market open, pushed up quite a bit and since then starting to pull back. But what are the key levels that we're paying attention to on Carvana, looking a bit more into the future? So from a resistance side, and that's what we'll go over first, we can see our first deviation over on the 6 month. So on the left is a 6 month, on the right we have the 1 year. At around $17.25, that is our first deviation over on the 6 month. So we can see we did test this before in the recent kind of pump. We started to pull back, looks like we're trying to retest it, but really overall, we are failing. So to be honest, this just looks a lot more weak, but again we will continue going over the resistances and then we'll cut over to the supports and what we're paying attention to. So if we though break that 17.25, then we're looking for 24.50, then it would be $30. If we can break through there, we're paying attention to 42.55, going on to 67.50, and a final level at $110. Now, obviously we're sitting around $15. Are we going to hit 111? Probably not, or at least not anytime soon. But overall, quite rare that, quite unlikely that we even go to that kind of level. But really, again, this just because the stock has been so volatile, the deviations are very wide. But this just means we tend to just focus more on the closer level. So, you know, the 17.25 has been quite key recently. That's what I would be paying attention to. And if we do break it, then, you know, 24.50 is definitely possible in the next level, really, that I'd be paying attention to. I think, though, it would be quite unlikely to break through that 30. So these would be the key levels I'd be paying attention to. If it broke above that 30, then really it would be only a thing I'm looking to swing more on the option side, just going through probably the debit or credit spread route, which could have been caught today as well when it's hitting into this $17. But considering we've already had that test, it was a bit more risk to try and retrade it. So now though, onto the supports quickly. What are we paying attention to? And we can see actually from a deviation perspective, there is only one support, and that's at $4.50. That is the statistical mean over on the 6 month. And again, that is kind of near that 52-week low, about $1 off, but that is kind of our only deviation. We then do obviously have, and we're going to have to kind of do it not off deviations because we don't have any more. So if you want more supports, we obviously have the 52-week low at $3.50, and then if you go any lower than that, it will just be the key psychological level, so $3, $2.50, $2, $1, and so on. But really, for me personally, and that's just because how I trade from a technical perspective, there is no edge for me to trade below that 450. And the reason for that is between the value of statistical mean, to me, the stock is kind of considered a fair value. So we can see a statistical mean on the 6 month is at $4.60. We can see the statistical mean over on the 1 year is at negative $19. So really just towards that, anywhere within that range is not something I personally will be touching. So to me, at least if I'm looking to trade Carvana, I'm looking for it to push to the upside. And again, I'm not a massive fan of these kind of stocks. They're hype stocks, pump stocks, Wall Street bet stocks, anything like this. Again, yes, they do get those occasional pumps. I think it's a lot harder to time that and kind of get the good entries and the good exits. And again, you don't know how long it's going to take until it pumps, so you just got to hold your capital there for a long time. So the way I tend to trade these is wait for them to kind of pump and then look at the option chains. And usually I just trade it through a credit or debit spread because then I don't need to be great on the timing. You know, it could take a month to really do what I want it to, and we can still make a good amount of profit. So that's really my outlook. Again, if you don't really know what credit and debit spreads are, you can obviously check it out anywhere on YouTube. We do also have some from our channel, so if you want to check those out as well, I think they're in the description. But anyway, that is our breakdown on Carvana and what we're looking at going forward. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, why not drop a like and subscribe and check out this analysis video.